What do these people have in common?
When it's really hot, it's hard to play soccer because I start sweating and I lose a lot of energy and I can't run as fast and I get super tired really easily and then I cough and it's just it's like a chain of reactions.
Though she deals with cystic fibrosis every day, Devon's story is not her story alone. Hundreds of thousands of people in San Diego County struggle with breathing and heart-related conditions that can be made worse by our changing climate. Just like with Devon, and maybe someone you know.
When it's hot outside, it makes it even more difficult for her because she's just drained of her energy very quickly. And then also, some difficulty breathing. She takes over 30 pills a day. She's been hospitalized several times and has really taken that like a champ. And it's usually during the summer when her friends are out doing things. She's got IVs and PICC lines in her arm.
When you warm the ocean or when you bring in more powerful Santa Ana wind events, you make extreme climate. And the projections are that we could see more type of those events.
Related illnesses. So stay hydrated, avoid the heat of the day.
So it's not going to be that perfect climate all the time.
Santa Ana kicks up, for Devon, it kicks up a lot of dust and other debris and things that are really not good for her. It kind of scares me a little bit because it seems like the weather's changing so rapidly.
A hotter climate with more heat waves will mostly affect our children, grandparents, and those already prone to lung and heart disease. Everyone will be more vulnerable to heat-related afflictions and poor air quality.
Everyone is at risk. However, research has proven that the elderly, the young, and the poor are at most risk because they are, unfortunately, the ones who can do the least about it.
Poor air quality affects people with respiratory illness. Hot, sunny days result in increased ozone.
We know that climate change in terms of health effects has an impact on heat effects are related to fires, particularly the increased temperature during the summer. Those are ways that climate change has an impact on our region and ultimately on our health.
So the health impacts are really quite felt by the young children. There are lots of schools that don't have air conditioning because we historically have not had the heat rises that we have now. We have an opportunity to respond and protect our children so that they're not having the impacts of climate change.
In 2010, scientists, educators, and communicators came together to learn what regional leaders were thinking and doing about the impacts of climate change, including effects on our health. Working with the San Diego Foundation and the region's leaders, Climate Education Partners developed the 2050 report to leverage the creativity and commitment of leaders like you.
It's important that we have clean air, that we maintain our beautiful county, our beautiful quality of life, and take action together now to prevent climate change and to put plans in place to adapt to those changes that are occurring.
Well, the agency, along with other departments in the county government, actually are working together to develop a climate change action plan.
Some of the things that we're already doing and we're going to need to do more of is plant trees so that we have shade for kids to play in. We need cooling centers for those people who don't have air conditioning, and particularly for the elderly who are sensitive to heat-related illnesses when we have these very hot days.
Throughout the San Diego region, leaders are working together to address the impacts our communities face from climate change.
By paying attention to climate change issues, we ensure that we maintain the quality of life that we now experience.
Climate Education Partners is an example of a collaboration that's happening in the San Diego region that really can teach some lessons to other places around the country.
Everyone even if you don't have respiratory problems, you need to know about these because it does affect not just me, it affects everybody.
Because it very much affects, my child's health and ultimately, how long she's gonna live. She inspires me to be a better mom, a better person, probably one of the bravest people I know.
Climate Education Partners, along with our regional leaders, invite you to join us, not just for Devon, but for all future generations. Together, we can answer the call.
your call, and we're on it for San Diego's future.